Hey guys, what's up? Doing a little bit of an informal video with this one today. I just wanted to talk to you guys about kind of some stuff for the channel in the new year and things I thought about while I was on my month break because, oh boy, I needed it. But either way, Happy New Year, guys. I hope everything is going well for you and you all had a safe and wonderful holiday season. I had a wonderful month off. It was really nice to just relax, play some video games, watch some movies, do some fun stuff. It was all really good and very, very much needed. So basically for today's video, kind of what I wanted to go over and talk about with you guys is what goals I have for this new year and for this YouTube channel and kind of what I thought about throughout a lot of December. So the end of the year for me was both awesome, but also kind of anxiety inducing. I had been really grappling with what I want to do with my art career, what I want to do moving forward with this channel, and just kind of what I want to do overall in the span of a year and probably 5 to 10 years from now. So I guess first off, I'll address the big one for the YouTube channel. I still want to keep creating videos because I really like connecting with you guys, but I realized when I was really pushing hard for the last 5 months of the year, I was producing a ton of content. I hired an editor to help me get things out weekly, and I was trying to push more and more content out and doing bigger and bigger things like multiple drawings per video, and just trying to stay really on top of my schedule. While I was able to maintain it, it wasn't sustainable. I got burnt out really, really hard in multiple points during that. And the problem is I just kept working through that burnout. So I made it even worse when December hit. I'm like, holy fuck, I don't even want to touch a pencil. I was done. I was so exhausted. And then with that production schedule, I wasn't able to work on anything on the side because both my day job got super busy for December. And so I come home at least a little tired. I wasn't totally wiped. And then the holidays, just everything towards the end of the year was super overwhelming and there was just way too much on my plate. And with that, I couldn't work on cool side projects. I couldn't maintain my Patreon. I couldn't continue working on my comic. I could get little bits here and there. I did take a Clip Studio paint class last semester and I was able to work on my comic during those times. But anything outside of that class time, it was near impossible to work on anything else. Also, I just didn't feel like it. I was just so burnt out and dead tired. I'm like, I can't, I'm tapping out. So for this year, I'm trying to approach YouTube in a healthier way because I'm going to be completely honest with you guys and frank, and it's not a dig on any of you guys because you are all amazing. All the support you've shown me over the past over 6 years now, because this is my 6th year YouTube anniversary, I think. I'll double check that. But either way, I've been on this platform for 6 years and pushing, I think, reasonably hard. I have had to take breaks and step away for times, which I know doesn't help the algorithm, but either way, I've been working pretty hard on this channel and I've gained a lot of amazing people in this little circle that we've created. So me being transparent about this is not a dig on any of you at all. All of you have been amazingly supportive. You've commented, watched my videos, you've bought my merch, which I cannot thank you enough for because that helps sustain the channel and helps me make new cool stuff as well. And you've all been amazing. I get so many great comments from you guys and so much amazing support and it's awesome. And I don't want to let that go. The problem is, algorithm wise and how this channel is growing, it's not great. And I've been trying to experiment with what to do to maybe help the channel grow because I'm putting more and more time into it and then money too with getting an editor. And it's just not really, it's not working. It's kind of the best way to describe what it feels like is happening is if I was going to the gym every day for 3 years and didn't lose any weight. If that was my goal, I wanted to get buff and lose weight, and I went for so many years and it didn't work. It's kind of what it feels like is happening. Because what's been happening with the backside of my channel is every time I post a video, I bleed 100 to 200 subscribers every time. And it just keeps showing that it just keeps feeling like the channel, it's not dying, but it's not growing. Like I lose 100 to 200 and then maybe some come back. And then the next video I lose 400 and then like 100 come back. It's really weird. And it's just been such a mix. And it's made it almost like impossible to like predict what's working and what's not, you know? And I don't like making my artwork only about the numbers. And I know that's what you probably hear from a million creators, like, oh, I don't think about the numbers, but it's really hard not to when you see that literally happen within 24 hours of posting a video, is like you just bleed a bunch of people. And I'm like, I just don't know what's wrong, because we saw such great growth for, I don't know, the first 4 years, really solid, but then the pandemic hit, and I think all channels kind of plummeted during that time, but mine just like plummeted, lost a bunch of people, lost a ton of views, everything just. And I know YouTube has a thing where if you don't watch someone's video for like a week or two, I think it's like 2 weeks, if you don't watch someone's posts, they start to hide them from your subscription feed, which could also have been what was happening too. But I'm kind of rambling. Just the long story short is I still want to keep making YouTube videos because I enjoy them, except when I'm burnt out. They're a little tough, but I still enjoy making them and connecting with you guys, and I still want to keep making them. But I'm going to tailor my schedule for this new year so I can make room for my career steps. So when I started this channel, it wasn't for the sole purpose of me becoming a YouTuber. You know, that would have been like a really cool add-on. You know, I think a lot of people want to be a YouTuber. It was more so than I could create monsters and things and make a portfolio for myself. A few months before really digging into this channel, I met Jazza at Adobe Max and had an awesome night chatting with him about my art goals, what I want to do, and like how I want to progress as a creative. And it was super cool to just chat with him at Adobe Max, and he was like, hey, then why don't you just do it? Make a channel and go for it. And so I did, and that's where we ended up here. And with that, it was more of a platform for me to get my love of creature design and other things out onto the internet and out there, because like I wasn't getting jobs. I was applying for like Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, I don't even remember, so many video game companies, and there was just no one biting back when I just graduated from college. And I do admit, I think my art wasn't the best when I first started this, and I still feel I have a lot of room to grow, but it still was like I wasn't getting the jobs I wanted. And so I was like, I'm going to make it myself. I'm going to make a YouTube channel, and I'm going to give myself monster prompts, and this is how I make my job. This is how I make my dream job happen for me. And so, like I said, it wasn't my plan to try to become a full-time YouTuber, but it would be cool. Like, it is still in the back of my brain of like a cool career to be able to just produce art videos, make monster designs, do my dragon challenge, like all that stuff. Like, I'm not saying I don't want it, but it just wasn't an initial plan, you know? And when I sat and thought about that in December of last year, I was like, you know, yeah, do I want to be a YouTuber, or what do I want with my career? Because I want to do so much with my art, but I'm like self-sabotaging in a way. I'm feeding into things that I might not need to feed into to make that career happen. So basically what I've decided, I feel I've said so basically and like restarted the story like 6 times. So thank you if you've made it this far. But what I'm going to do with the YouTube channel is I'm going to be posting 2 times a month. So I'm going to basically do an every other week schedule to leave room for me to make other stuff. I still want to maintain a schedule so the algorithm doesn't hate me, but I think I'm going to scale it back at least to that for now. It might fluctuate month to month, so be prepared for maybe 1 video a month, to be honest, because I have a lot of goals I want to achieve this year with my art and my creations in general, and I'd love to walk you through them. So first and foremost, the main goal that I have for this year is to finish my comic pitch. I have always wanted to be a comic artist. When I graduated college, and even before college, I was like, It's either I'm going to be a concept artist for animation and games, or I'm going to be a comic book artist. Those were like my 2 goals. And then forever, like high school to back, I was like, I'm going to be a mangaka. Oh man, I'm still weeb trash. But I was like, now I'm like, no, I just want to make comics. I want to make stories, and that's what I want to do. And long term, I would love that to evolve into something like Rooster Teeth. Like, I'd love to make my own company. We create like comics and stories and animations and shows. Like, that's what I want. And I need to start pivoting my time to funneling into making that a reality. So, first goal of the new year, I'm going to get my Fox Among Hounds pitch done. What that means for you guys is you'll probably see a couple of more Fox Among Hounds content on this channel. I've had a couple comments of people being like, why don't you make like videos with your OCs, like little mini stories? So I might try that out this year. And then I'm going to be streaming a lot more on Twitch while I'm doing page creation and starting to get like pitch documentation ready. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, check it out. I'll probably stream here on YouTube as well. I want to kind of try that out. I haven't really streamed on YouTube yet, but thought we could try both. So that's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is I would really like to get my second creature compendium done. I really enjoyed making the first one, and now that Comic-Cons are happening again, I was like, I would love to get another book done. And so I am working in the background on trying to get some more monsters created, getting this second book done. And yeah, I'd like to make it a reality this year if possible, but it's more of like either this year or next year, depending on how much time Fox Among Hounds takes. And then with that, I want to also improve some other skills of mine. And I want to take more time this year to study and learn. I know that doing this channel and forcing myself to draw like basically weekly has really improved my art overall. Like, I feel my monsters and other designs have gotten a lot better, and I've really grown over the years. Like, if you go back and watch my first videos on this channel, 100% have changed. It's pretty great. So with that, I want to challenge myself to learn more and improve as an artist overall. So I am planning on doing some more human anatomy studies, probably some more animal studies, because I feel my human anatomy is like here and my animal is here, but I mean, both could be improved. So I want to start doing more studies for that. And then I kind of want to dabble in 3D. I've been wanting to get into 3D sculpture for a while, and I'm like, why not this year? Why don't I just do a little bit? Not like say that, oh, by December of this year, I'm going to have a fully rendered cool 3D character with a full rig. No, I don't want to set myself up for failure. I just want to kind of dabble and like try out the programs and like slowly kind of learn how to sculpt in 3D. So yeah, that's kind of my plan for the new year and for what I want to create in the year and the art I want to make. I know this is probably kind of just a long head talking to you video, but I just wanted to open up to you guys and let you know what's coming up in the year. And I'm hoping this schedule is a little bit more healthy for me, because I was going a little too crazy last year, and I know I'm 29 and I sound like I'm so old by saying this, but like my body is not what it used to be, because this last couple months I have been like exhausted at like 7-8 o'clock at night. I just can't stay up anymore. So I need to be realistic with what my body is telling me. It's like, yo, slow down. Let's not die. So yeah, I mean, that's just kind of honestly where I'm at for this new year, and I'm excited for it, but also I'm still a little anxious on if I'm making the right decisions, I guess. Like, it's always that, I feel like YouTube is almost like gambling. You keep like putting money into the slot, and sometimes you hit like mini jackpots. Like, there's been a couple videos where I'm like, ooh, that's cool, that trended, I don't know how that happened. And so you keep going, and you keep making, and you keep making, you're like, maybe this will be a jackpot. Maybe this will be it. Maybe this will be it. And then sooner or later, you're just like out of money. So I'm hoping that by doing it this way, I give myself time to recover between each video and just like enjoy the process again. Not just like keep running at like breakneck speed to try to make it happen, you know? And like I said, I never initially thought like, hell yeah, let me become a YouTuber until probably later on into this channel. So So I just want to make sure that I leave room for what I really want to make and the content that I really want to produce. Like, I love making comics. I love making books. I love making stories. I love traveling to Comic-Cons, and I want my own company. I really want to start that, and it's just gonna be a process. I gotta figure out what's gonna work. And I mean, hell yeah, if YouTube took off and something like Jazza Studios or like how ZHC has a team, then yeah, there's my company. But it's kind of wavering on if that's gonna happen for this channel or not. So I just want to step back and try to get to the goals that I've kind of had in the back of my brain for years and just finally do them. Because I'm like, let's do it. Let's get them out there. Let's get this pitch done. Let's go to publishers. Let's get some books on the shelves. Like, that's what I want. That's what I really want. I want to make this story a thing, and then one day maybe it'll become an animation, and that'll be dope. Long-term goal. How cool would that be? But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me while I rambled, because this is probably going to turn into, I've already been recording for like 20 minutes, so this is going to turn into kind of a longer just talking to you video. And like I said, I appreciate you guys so much. Like, you guys have been an amazing community, and I'm not going anywhere. When I said it that way, it sounded like I was leaving. But you guys have been awesome. You've been an amazing community, had given me so much support and so many lovely and kind comments over the years. And a lot of you, like, it seems like I'm the main channel you watch, which is really, really cool. Like, it really humbles me, and it just is, it's awesome. It's really cool to know that I am like someone's Jazza, or I am someone's, like, I don't know, Markiplier. I guess, you know what I mean? Like, it's just cool. Like, it's cool to know that I can have an impact on you guys, and that I'm inspiring others to make art and create monsters and draw dragons and bring more creatures into this world. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys. And I guess let me make sure it's 6 years, because I'm gonna eat my hat if it's not. Okay, yeah, so my first video was January of 7th, 2016. So we're past it, but happy 6-year anniversary of this channel. Like, God, that blows my brain. I don't even know how many videos I've made. It's been a lot. Yeah, okay, 384 videos is how many we have on the channel right now. Like, that's pretty great for 6 years, and I'm very happy with what we've made and how much support you guys have shown me all these years. So I feel I've said the same thing a million times, but really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. You have been all amazing, and I love every one of you, because you have given me like a mini career in making monsters and doing commissions, and it's so cool, and I really appreciate you guys. So yeah, here's the 2022. I hope it's a great year for you guys, and I'm really hoping we get to do some of these things on my, like, goals for the year. We're gonna get that pitch done, and God, it'd be so cool to end the year with being like, hey, my comic is being published. Oh God, that'd be so cool. But again, yeah, thanks guys. Happy January. Happy 6-year channel anniversary. And you guys are all amazing. And I will chat with you guys later. Bye, everybody.